Okay, so the big question is, what happened to James Rodriguez? He was one of the best young players in the world, and then he had the biggest downfall. So the question is, what happened? Before we jump into the video, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do so now. Give me a follow on Instagram, give me a follow on TikTok. Your support means a lot. Keep it coming, guys. Leave a comment below what you guys think of the video. Okay, let's jump back into it then. So, James Rodriguez, Colombian superstar. Started his career in Envigado in Colombia in 2006. Played very impressively for 2 years and then moved to Argentina to play for Banfield, where he won the Argentine League that year. After just 1 year of playing in Argentina, Porto was like, wow, this kid is amazing. Let's bring him over here. So they signed him immediately. 2010, his very first season, he wins 4 trophies, a domestic treble, and also winning the Europa League. In the very next season, he won the league again, as well as winning the Portuguese Golden Ball, all at the age of 20. Very next season, won the league for a 3rd time and was even approached by Manchester United because this kid was a rising star. Unfortunately, he said no to Manchester United. Anyways, he made the jump to Monaco right after that to play in League One. At the time, he was the 2nd most expensive transfer in Portuguese history and also the most expensive player in League One history. This kid was worth big money and he proved it too. He helped them secure a Champions League spot and the media was going crazy about him. In interviews, he states that he hadn't fully adjusted to playing in France yet, but at the same time, the media was saying that he was the best player in League One. That is crazy. You're not even adjusted and you're the best player. What happens when you adjust fully? So this kid is an absolute star. Then comes the World Cup. And we all know what happened at the World Cup. We saw this phenomenal goal that won him the Puskás Award. He won the Golden Boot, and Colombia didn't even go that far in the tournament, and people were arguing that Messi didn't deserve the Golden Ball, but James did instead. Even Maradona said that he deserved it over Messi, which is crazy. Think about how well Messi performed at the 2014 World Cup. Yeah, people were arguing that James was better. Because he was so good, phenomenal season in League One, phenomenal performance at the World Cup, Real Madrid was like, we want this Colombian kid ASAP. So he became the 4th most expensive transfer ever at the time and was also the most expensive Colombian player ever. Okay, so this is where the decline starts. Starting off the season in 2014-2015, he's playing under Carlo Ancelotti. With his Real Madrid teammates, he's playing really good, but then he gets hit with injuries and he begins to slow down and decline. Ancelotti's out of the picture, Zidane jumps in. What does Zidane do? Zidane stops playing him. He's seeing lots and lots of bench time and he's not getting many appearances. Obviously, that would frustrate anyone. So what does he do? Boom! He moves to Bayern Munich on a 2-year loan. He's also reunited with the coach that loves him, Carlo Ancelotti. At his time in Bayern, they did great. 2 Bundesliga titles, and he was a huge part of that success as well. He played really well, but he wasn't the James Rodriguez that we had seen at Monaco and at the World Cup. Still a great player though, but you can definitely tell that he's on the decline. And he's still pretty young too, which is the crazy thing. Anyways, Bayern made the decision not to buy him, which was very disappointing for James and very disappointing for Bayern fans. Probably disappointing for Real Madrid fans as well, because they probably didn't really care to have him back. He's back at Real Madrid. They won the league on his return, but he honestly didn't really play like at all, so he wasn't even a part of that success. James wasn't very happy, obviously. Didn't want to stay at Real Madrid. Real Madrid didn't care to keep him, so he made the move to Everton to reunite with Carlo Ancelotti for a 3rd time. All parties so happy. Everton struggling. Really excited to have a player that had a lot of success in the past, had a lot of potential to grow in the future, especially with Carlo Ancelotti, the coach who he thrived under. So what happens? Ancelotti leaves for Real Madrid. What happens to James' form? Starts off great, tanks. I was actually excited about his Everton move too because I used his FIFA card in Foot 21 and it was saucy. It was so good. I loved it. So after 1 season, he dips. Where does he go? Al Rayyan in Qatar. Plays 1 season there, terminates his contract after a year. Signs with Olympiacos in Greece. What happens? Contract terminated after 7 months. So basically things have not looked great for James Rodriguez. He's only 31 years old as of this video being made. And he had a very successful career, but it was so short-lived. He became a star player so quickly, and then he just fell off even quicker. It's really crazy. It's a sad story. I think that more teams should give James a chance, but sadly the reality is that that's not going to happen, and his career is probably dead. 31 years old, has nowhere to go. The last 4 clubs that I've had him have not wanted him. It might be over for him. Sad day because James Rodriguez was a thrill to watch. Phenomenal player in his prime. Too bad his prime was only that long. Anyways, if you guys liked the video, check out my channel for more videos similar to this one. And like I said earlier, if you have not subscribed, please do so now. Drop a comment what you think about the video. Tell me what you think. What's gonna happen to James? Is he gonna make a comeback? Is he done? What do you guys think? Anyways, peace.